It's a wonderful feeling to be in Dhaka on the day that the film Mujib, the Making of a Nation, Mujib, ek Jatiya Rupakar, was launched by Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina ji, but the father of the nation of Bangladesh. And it's a very happy thing that India and Bangladesh have collaborated like they had collaborated 52 years ago when the nation called Bangladesh was born. In the same way, in telling the story of the birth of that nation, the two countries have come together. And with me is my co-writer, senior writer, Shama Zaidi ji. I'll request her also to say a couple of words on this great occasion.
This film, family of Mujib, the Prime Minister happened, so it's a very interesting difference between shooting there and here. There we were only allowed to take a certain number of people, everybody was from South Africa. Here is the same thing. Most of the people in this film are from Bangladesh. Only a small number of us are from Bangladesh.
I'm sure this film is going to help the young generation in understanding, in knowing a whole period when their grandfathers struggled to give birth to a new nation called Bangladesh. Because in between, after the assassination of Bangabandhu in 1975, other kinds of governments came in which were pro-Pakistan, which were pro-religion, which was pro this, pro that, but not perhaps pro-people of the Bangladesh. They did not have pride in their own country. So, for a whole generation, for 25 years, those stories were buried. Those stories were erased. Those stories were thrown out. So a whole generation missed the story of their own country's birth. And the man who gave birth to the new country, Sheikh Mujib Rahman. So this film is going to re-bring the story of the birth of nation to the young generation, which perhaps might have missed it, perhaps might have not seen it with their eyes, perhaps might not have known about it as well as a proud nation should. Arifin Shuvo and Nusrat Faria represented the artists from Bangladesh at the Toronto International Film Festival, TIFF, in Toronto, which is the largest film festival in the world. I was representing India, our side, and the reception in Toronto was wonderful to the film, where the Canadians watched it, where the other Europeans watched it, where the Bangladeshis watched it, where the Indians watched it. It was a tremendous thing. And somebody asked Arifin that, can you tell about your process? How did you get into the skin of Bangabandhu? And he was an humble man. He said, yes, I tried, I studied. And I told the press there, which I would like to repeat here, that I would like to just share one thing about the madness of this actor called Arifin Shuvo, who plays Mujibur Rahman in this film, was that when he was checked into a hotel in Bombay, Hotel Westin, he asked me and Satish Sharma, who is our line producer, one thing. And we went and requested the hotel people, it's a 5-star hotel, that can we spoil your walls? They said, why should we let you spoil our walls? We said, no, our actor wants the photographs of Bangabandhu all over his room. And they allowed us, and next day onwards, the whole room of Arifin Shuvo had no wall. Every corner of the room had one or the other picture of Bangabandhu in whichever age, wherever, whichever country, whichever place, whichever family members, whichever comrades, whichever political leaders from India and abroad. But every corner of the room was pasted with the photographs of Bangabandhu, and that's why he was staring at those photographs and learning to bring Bangabandhu inside. That's the actor, Arifin Shuvo.